Hello students, welcome to Maths online classes for Standard 8. Today's topic is altitudes and medians of a triangle. So let's get started.
Okay, start writing. First point. We will do an activity. The activity is very simple. Take your scale and pencil. Draw one segment. AB with any measures. Take one point outside this segment AB. I have taken your point. We will take set square. During construction of parallel lines, we have done this process. So you have to match this vertical side of your set square to the point, and base you have to settle it on segment AB. Once you will do this, draw this perpendicular. Give your name X. Here I will give name C. Join these points C and A, as well as C and B. In triangle ABC, CX is perpendicular. This perpendicular segment CX is called altitude of a triangle. Seg CX is altitude. Draw the segment. First you draw triangle, then perpendicular segment CX, and write down this. In triangle ABC, segment CX is altitude. Now see the definition of altitude. A perpendicular segment drawn from a vertex of a triangle on the side opposite to it is called an altitude of the triangle. Write down this definition also. Now see, we have drawn one perpendicular from vertex to the side opposite to it. We know that triangle has three vertices. C is vertex, A is another vertex, and third one is B. Triangle has three vertices. From this vertex C, we have drawn one perpendicular on a side which is opposite to it. Side AB is opposite to vertex C. Similarly, for vertex B, side AC is opposite, and for vertex A, side BC or CB is opposite to this vertex A. Now we will draw one acute angle triangle. In acute angle triangle, all angles of a triangle are acute. P, Q, R. Draw this acute angle triangle PQR. Now take set square. You can take any set square. I am taking this set square. First I will take QR. Side QR is a base. I am keeping set square on side QR such a way that vertical side of the set square touch to point P. Once I will arrange set square in this way, I will draw a perpendicular. Draw a symbol of perpendicular. I will give here name A. We got one altitude segment PA. Now we have to draw second altitude. To draw a second altitude, suppose we are drawing altitude from vertex R. If we are drawing altitude from vertex R, tell me opposite side of vertex R. Very good. Segment PQ or side PQ is opposite to vertex R. So when we will draw altitude from vertex R, its perpendicular will come on side PQ. So adjust your set square such a way that vertical side of the set square touch to point R or vertex R, and this side settles on base PQ. Now we have to assume side PQ is base. Start drawing this perpendicular. Give your perpendicular symbol. Here I have given name point A. Now third altitude we will draw from vertex Q. Now tell me opposite side of vertex Q. Yes, your answer is correct. PR or RP. This side is opposite to vertex Q. Hence, you will keep your set square in this way. Here A, here B, here C. Write down your name of all three altitudes. Segment PA, segment RB, segment QC. These three perpendiculars, these three segments are altitudes of triangle PQR. Now see, segment PA, segment RB, and segment QC. They are passing through only one point. All three altitudes must pass through a single point. These segments are called concurrent segments. That point is called point of concurrence, and this point of concurrence is denoted by O, and it is called orthocenter. Always you have to denote this center point by letter O, and you have to name it as this is orthocenter. To explain this altitude, we had taken acute angle triangle. Now we have to take right angle triangle. Draw one right angle triangle. I'm drawing here directly, and draw along with me. I said we have to draw one right angle triangle M N P. Draw this right angle triangle MNP. Triangle MNP. Now tell me, for vertex N, what is the opposite side? When I ask opposite side has two letters name, not one letter name. Those who are typing MP or PM, that is correct answer. I asked for vertex N, which is opposite side. So opposite side is MP or PM. Take your set square, keep it on side MP, adjust vertical side of set square on vertex N. Draw this perpendicular. Now you have to give his name D. You can give any name. I have given here D. Now tell me, for point M, what is the opposite side for vertex M? NP, correct. Now we have to draw a perpendicular on side NP. Can we draw perpendicular on side NP from vertex M? Already we have MN perpendicular to NP. So we cannot draw extra perpendicular. NP is itself a perpendicular as well as side of this triangle. Again, take this vertex P. Its opposite side is MN. And when we draw perpendicular from vertex P on this side MN, already this side NP is perpendicular to side MN. So no need to draw another perpendicular, or we can't draw another perpendicular. It will come on this only. It means for vertex N and D is perpendicular. For vertex M, MN is perpendicular, and for vertex PN is perpendicular, and this perpendicular, second perpendicular, and this third perpendicular, all these three altitudes are meeting at this point N. So orthocenter of this triangle lies at this vertex N. It means at perpendicular 90-degree angle. Now third one, we will draw obtuse angle triangle. Triangle RST. Now from point S, vertex S, we have to draw perpendicular on its opposite side RT. Segment SE is altitude of this triangle RST. Now question arises,
Yes, sir.
triangle RST is obtuse angle triangle. With the help of set square, we have drawn first altitude. Segment SE is altitude of triangle RST. We have to draw two more altitudes. Now the question arises, from vertex R, its opposite side is ST. Can we draw altitude from vertex R on its opposite side ST? Because when we try to draw a perpendicular, it will come here somewhere. If you will try to draw here, it will not come 90 degree. Perpendicular will not come. So we have to do some adjustment for this. We have to extend side ST towards left side, where this point R is there or vertex R is there. So see how I am doing. Take a scale, extend your side ST in this way. Now on this side ST, though we have extended here, we can keep set square, and vertical side we can adjust it on vertex R. Now we can draw. I will use another color. Here perpendicular we have drawn. Similarly, for vertex T, it's not possible to draw a perpendicular on this side, on this area. So we have to extend again side RS towards right side. Now I can keep this set square on this side RS, and vertex we have to adjust on this vertical side of set square, and now we can draw perpendicular. This will be another altitude. Now this is first altitude, second altitude, third altitude. They are totally separate from each other. So now these altitudes also we have to extend. So I will extend this altitude. And these three altitudes, after extending, again they passes through a single point. This point is called orthocenter, which is denoted by point O. I will repeat again what arrangement we have done. First we have to draw one triangle RST. We have to draw one altitude from vertex S on its opposite side RT, and that was easy because it's coming properly how I taught you, how I explained you in before examples. So we have drawn one perpendicular and we have given name SE. This will be the first altitude of triangle RST. But now question arises, from this vertex R on its opposite side ST, we cannot draw a perpendicular because it's coming outside. Therefore, we have extended this side ST towards left side. This dash line, it indicates extension of side ST towards left side to construct altitude. So from this vertex R, we have drawn perpendicular or altitude on side ST. Up to here we have drawn. The next is vertex T. Again from vertex T, it's not possible to draw a perpendicular on this side RS. Therefore, we have extended towards right side, which is shown with this dash line. Once we have extended this side RS, we have taken a set square and we have drawn perpendicular. As we got three perpendiculars, three altitudes, but they were not passing through one point. For that reason, we have to extend these all three altitudes till they pass through a single point, and that point is called orthocenter, which is point of concurrence and which is denoted by point O. We have taken examples for acute angle triangle, right angle triangle and obtuse angle triangle. From these three examples, we get some properties or some points we get. First we will see acute angle triangle. If you see orthocenter of this acute angle triangle, PQR is inside. It is interior of the triangle. So write down first point. Point number 1. The orthocenter of acute angle triangle is in the interior of the triangle. This point is for acute angle triangle. I will write altitudes, segment ND, segment PN, segment MN. And now point is the orthocenter of right angle triangle is the vertex of the right angle, and here vertex is N. This point is for right angle triangle. Number 3, the orthocenter of an obtuse angled triangle is in the exterior of the triangle. The orthocenter of an obtuse angle triangle is in the exterior of the triangle. This is exterior of the triangle. Triangle is only this much. Triangle RST. Orthocenter is outside. For acute angle triangle, it is inside. Therefore, it is called interior. For right angle triangle, it is on vertex of right angle. These 3 points are very important and you should understand it properly. So today we have learned altitudes of a triangle, how to construct for acute angle triangle, right angle triangle and obtuse angle triangle, and definition of altitude. Now write it down who has not finished this. That's all for today's lecture. Thank you very much. We have seen half part, altitude of the triangle. In the second part, on Friday, we will see median of a triangle.
Thanks for watching. God bless you all.
Please take the camera to the right side. Sorry, sir. Left side, left side.
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down.
I'm showing the screen. I'm showing the screen.
So can you repeat again?
Sir, wait 1 minute. Sir, the screen is not there. Sir, return.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.